I've spent 27 plus years in retail and I teach retail management at top B schools in the country. Here are 3 things I wish someone had told me at the beginning of my career. Not because there's something complex or complicated, they appear to be exactly the opposite of what they actually are. Truth number 1. The most impressive person in the room may not be the most effective. In retail, we all know that manager. The person who walks into head office meetings with complete confidence, talks to everybody in a very familiar way, very respectful, very friendly. He charms the customers and has total command over what he appears to be doing. In a meeting, they are often the most articulate, always have an answer and a story. The store numbers look decent, so we assume that they've done a good job. So a manager like this was promoted to an area manager where he was in charge of a cluster of stores. His previous store continued doing well. But then things turned downhill. There were basic operational issues that he had no clue about. Things a store manager would know instinctively: how to handle customers, how to do store scheduling, how to look at shrinkage numbers. He did not know them because he never had to. All the good work in his previous store was being done by his deputy. So his store ran well not because of him but in spite of him. And when he was promoted, he had no deputy to help him in the role of an area manager. And that's where he fumbled. Before you assess a store manager and evaluate him for promotion, talk to their deputy and the store staff. This will tell you far more than what is evident to the surface. Truth number 2. Your best brand relationships may just turn out to be your blind spot. Every buying team has that one category manager, the one that brand managers love. They get the best deals, they get the highest display income, the best promotions, and their margin numbers look great. But then you look at their inventory days. They are higher than the norm, higher than anyone else, because the brands know this buyer can be pushed by giving better deals. I'm not saying that brand relations are bad or a buyer should not build brand relations. All I'm saying is don't get carried away only by margins. Also look at your inventory numbers. A category manager that delivers both is truly exceptional. Someone who just keeps delivering the margin numbers is a potential clicking time bomb. Truth number 3. Knowing what to stock is important. Even more important is knowing what not to stock. No one really teaches you the discipline of saying no. Here's the question I wished I had asked myself early on in my career. Is this brand or product relevant to my customer base? Let me give you an example. Lifebuoy soap may be the largest selling soap not only in the country but in the world. But do your customers use Lifebuoy or are they using Dove and Pears or body washes? That should be the question a category manager asks themselves. A product has to earn its place on your retail shelf not because it's the market leader or not because everybody else has it. It should earn its place because it is relevant for your customer base. Every unnecessary SKU on your shelf is working capital that you have locked up and one that occupies space that could have been given to a brand that your customer is actually looking for. So there you go, 3 truths that nobody really tells you. The most impressive manager may not be your most effective. The best brand relationship may be hiding huge inventory. Third, the products you choose not to stock matter as much as the products you choose to stock. 27 years of retail has taught me this the hard way. If you are building a retail business or want someone who's learned these lessons the hard way so that your team doesn't have to, write in to me, details given in the description. Subscribe to the channel, one retail lesson every week.